Hi friends, it's Alexis here. This video is about how we processed corn that we picked ourselves, and you'll find out at the end what did or didn't work as far as preserving the corn and what we plan to use it for. So stay tuned, I'll walk you through the whole process from right after it's picked and shucked to all the way to the freezer. So stay tuned and we'll see how you can do that yourself if you go to a local farmer's market or whatever you'd like to do. You starting? Hello. Hello. Today we are processing corn so that we can use it in the winter when corn is not on sale. Look at all this. So I'll take you through the whole process. Hey Google, stop. I'll take you through the whole process from cob to frozen. So let's start with our corn cobs. All right, take a look at this bucket. We picked these ourselves, and what we're doing is taking each of the kernels off, and then we'll blanch the kernels with, basically blanching is where you boil a fruit or a vegetable for a short time, and then you stick it in ice water, also for a short time, to stop the cooking process. This helps preserve the color of whatever fruit you're doing, and it also helps it freeze better. So, if I could get this kernel off and show you, kind of do one of those rug burns that you do on your siblings growing up on their arm, but this time you're doing it on some corn. So after we get these kernels off, we'll take it over here. These are actually ready to go. So we'll take it over here, boil it for 2 minutes, and then we're going to give it an ice bath. So here we go. Ice bath. I have some ice. It keeps melting, obviously, but I'll add some ice to that in a second. Once we have ice bathed it for 2 minutes, we take it over here.
So that would be 2 minutes cooking and then 2 minutes in the ice bath, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. We are going to take one of our freezer bags and put about 2 or so cups of corn in here. So we dried this off a little bit. If something is super wet, you cannot use our vacuum sealer on that. You're going to mess up your vacuum sealer. So if you have that, don't do that. So here, we're going to get about enough for one dinner, probably. That's probably pretty good. We put it in our vacuum sealer. Nice and flat. Let it seal. Almost done. I can speed this part up. This is what we're left with. I'm going to put the date on here, which is 9/10/23. And now every time we want to use corn in any soups or any dinners, we'll take it out of the freezer. We can defrost it easily, and then use it any way that you would use a can of corn or just regular corn. So, in a nutshell, that's how you can preserve your corn in the freezer, deep freeze, for any time during the year. It'll last about a year. 6 months, within 6 months would be the best. So, thanks so much for watching. So after we filmed this, we decided that we wanted to eat some corn that night. This was a couple nights ago, and we boiled the corn. You're supposed to boil it for 4 minutes and then it's ready to eat. 3 to 5 minutes actually. And we boiled it for a couple of hours and kept checking it, and it was still, the kernels were still hard, like rock hard. So we finally looked up what was going wrong. Why is this corn not ready to eat? Why is it not, or the kernels not soft and completely puffed out? We could not figure it out because we got this, like, this is local, this is corn, like we picked it ourselves right from the stalk. But this is what we found out. There are 2 types of corn. There is sweet corn that you buy at a farmer's market or that you buy at the grocery store, and there is field corn. Sweet corn you eat at dinner. Field corn is made, it's also called cow corn, if that tells you anything. So it is used to feed livestock. It can be used to make corn chips or cornmeal, like if you wanted to make cornbread. It can be used to make ethanol and polymers that are eventually used to make clothing and plastic. But one thing it's not used for is eating corn off the cob or on the cob. That is not its purpose, and we spent the whole evening processing close to 5 gallons of corn. And then we discovered that we couldn't eat the corn as part of dinner or part of a soup, even boiling it for, I think we boiled it for about 3 hours, and it still was not ready to eat. So that was a bit disappointing because we had spent all that time and energy processing it together, which was fun, and it was a good time and quality time, which I appreciate. But yeah, so don't do what we did. If you want to process your own corn, you now know how to, but you need to use sweet corn, not field corn or cow corn. Please don't do that. Don't be like us. So what are we going to use our field corn for? We don't have cows. We no longer have chickens. We have 2 cats. They are not interested in eating the corn. We tried. And we have friends and neighbors who have cows and chickens, so we can give some to them. My in-laws have cows and chickens. We can give some to them. But really, what my husband Alex and I have been doing is playing a game of hide and seek to see who can hide corn in the weirdest places, because it's basically a dried decoration that we can use. So we have been I've been hiding corn all over the house in the least expected places, and Alex has been hiding corn in my purse. I put it in his lunch bag, not to be eaten, but just as a surprise. And yeah, it's been fun. Not what we planned to do with the corn, but hopefully when I get my porch fall decorations up, I can use pumpkins, I can now use corn, maybe some hay bales or something like that. So go ahead and comment, tell me what you think I should use my inedible corn for, or should I try to process my own cornmeal? Have any of you done that, and how did it work? So please let me know in the comments if you've ever had a kitchen complete fail like that after hours and hours of work. So, and corn picking. Overall, it was worth it because Alex and I spent some quality time together thinking that we were preparing for the winter, that we would have fresh corn to eat all year round. We felt like it was, Alex said, this is the most fallish thing we've probably ever done, was picking our own corn and shucking it. So that about wraps up
sums up what happened with our cow corn. Don't let this happen to you. Go to the farmer's market and you can buy it in bulk so that you can have fresh, sweet, local corn all year round. And learn from our mistakes. Not every kitchen mishap, not everything in the kitchen ends up perfectly. And I just wanted to share this because that's real life. Some things work, some things don't. And you just do what you can with the knowledge you have. And when you learn more, you can do better. So I will probably go to a farmer's market in the coming weeks and preserve some sweet corn so that we can, once again, have it all year round. Thanks for watching. I hope this made you think twice maybe about where your food comes from and how much we don't always know about our own food, or cow food in this case. Have a great day. You are so loved.